Welcome, beautiful light beings. This is your SOS reading. This is a message for you for right now, for wherever the situation is that you are seeking answers or guidance. And this SOS message, it will be in a pick a deck. So you have here number 1, number 2, and number 3. And there's no right or wrong in a pick a pile, in a pick a card, in a pick an oracle. Some of you will feel immediately guided to a specific one. Some of you will need a bit more time. And some will also feel guided to different piles. So trust your intuition, because your intuition never fails you, okay? So if you need more time, pause. And don't force it, because in this kind of videos, your intuition will tell you exactly which pile is the one for you. And if you're not feeling particularly guided to any, come back later. Okay, so before we start with all the 3 readings, we do here a bit of a clear and cleansing and set the intentions. And we set the intention that may this reading bring me clarity, truth, love, healing, answers to the questions that I have at this moment, and guidance, okay? So stay with me in the here and now, in this eternal and perfect present moment. Okay. And we thank our angels and spirit guides for all the love, all the kindness, all the guidance that they gave us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so you will have the timestamps down below. We will start with the pile 1. So welcome, pile 1. If you chose this pile, I feel that you are, regardless of the situation, and we're going to dive into it a bit more. But as of now, I already feel that what you might need is advice or a kind of a mantra to help you change your vibration. Because in the current state that you are, you highly likely are not being able to find answers or solve problems or see solutions. And this is because you need to change your vibration. You need to transmute out of whatever energy that you are in this moment. So let's start actually already to see what the oracle, and some cards are up, some cards are down, and usually I put them all straight. I don't read reversals because usually I follow the intuition. Intuition is already telling what we need to know. So we have here peace. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. So this is what I'm saying. You need to release, you need to transmute whatever this energy that we can call it negative, we can call it dense, whatever it is, but it's not benefiting you. It's not helping you. And you want peace, right? You want to feel peace. And it's in that moment, in that state of surrender and peace with who you are, what you are, where you're going, where you are, that you find answers. But you need to transmute and release all that negative energy. In the bottom of the deck, we have purpose. I know what I am here to do. This is what you will find out. The solution, the path, the answer. This is what you will find out. So let's try to help you and see, why are you in this energy? What can you do to change this energy and reach the I am a being of love? And you will reach that by releasing all negative energy, by transmuting it. Some things that will help you: if you are close to the sea, to the ocean, go and dive in. Salt water has unbelievable benefits that can help you cleanse the body. And the mental body, I feel here for you, is very much about the mental body. The thinking, rethinking, going in circles, not finding solution. If you're not, you can do a cleansing bath or shower. If you don't know how to do it, Google it, and do whatever ritual feels right for you. Palo Santo, you know, it's also amazing, and this will help you immediately to change the energy of the place that you are in and also the beings that are around you. There's no right or wrong way. Just light up the Palo Santo, set the intention that anything that is not of love be sent back to the light with love. You know, claim back your power. Don't give permission to whatever is this vampiric energy around you. And you know, this does not mean that someone tried to harm you intentionally or whatever. It's just like sometimes we all have been in this kind of dense energy, negative energy, that clouds our judgment, that stop us from moving, that makes us feel stuck. And we need to clean. The same way that we cannot move forward in a blocked road, we need to clear the blockages. This is also truth for our energetic field. Just because you do not see it with your human eyes does not mean that it's not there. And you feel it, you know there's something that is not is not okay. Wow. Then we have here number 5, closing door completion. And this is what you need to do, because it's like the door is there, I'm not able to open it. The solution is there, I'm not able to see it. The peace is there, the love is there, I'm not able to feel it. Why? What do I need to do to transmute, to complete this? First we're checking the why, the what, then we're going to go to the how. And one of the hows, it's already with sorry, already with the cleansing bath, this will help you a lot. Already with, you know, clean your body, you know, this will already help you. Clean your home spiritually with the Palo Santo. Then organize your things, make sure that your surroundings are organized. This is already going to help you to transmute the energy. You know, look about your environment. Do you have dead plants or plants that are not well? Take care of them, treat them. Do you have a messy home, or your drawers in your cabinets, in your wardrobe are not well organized? Really, this, by organizing this, you are changing the energy of your surroundings. This is very, very beneficial. Then we have to change the energy within you. But what I feel here for this group is everything needs to be clear, cleansed, organized. Because this is directly affecting your mental judgment. Oh, so sweet card. Then we have number 3, benefactor, grace and generosity. And for the ones of you that resonate with tidying up the home, you know, organize your things, check what you need, what you don't need, and what you don't need, gift away. This energy of giving, you know, is a very positive energy. You know, giving, especially try to give to someone that can never repay you, that cannot do anything back for you. This is altruism. This is giving without the intention of receiving. This will magically transmute your energy. It needs to come from the heart. You know, make a donation. Do something for someone that it doesn't even know that you did this for them, and probably will never know. This is really an energy of you simply giving to bring joy to someone else without expecting anything back. But you need to do it from the heart. Not that you're going to do it and think, oh, the universe is going to give me back. I want it back. When is it coming back? Then it's not pure. You know, with the law of attraction, the manifestation, it's how the universe reads your intention. So your intention has to be pure, has to be sincere. Otherwise, it doesn't work. In the bottom of the deck, we have covenant, sacred contract. I'm getting 2 things with this card. One of them is that You're about to embark and entering a new door of abundance that you're not even able to see it right now. You're just not. But you will transmit your energy and you will see it. And this will help for some of you, it will happen within 3 months. For some of you, it'll take a little bit longer. But it is for all, let's say, within 7 months. I know it looks like a lot, but it's not. Because you're meant to cross that door, and you will. For others of you, is about time to also set your intentions clear. If you're having mental fog, write about it, and also write about what do you want, not about how you want and how it's going to happen, but what do you want. Imagine that you're having an issue, and this is general, it's going to be different for all of you, and then you just write down, I want a peaceful resolution for the highest good of everyone involved. I accept the outcome. Just write. What do you want? Clear. Has to be clear. And do it with a pure heart. My throat is not 100%. That's why I'm always coughing, but I am fine. And we can be annoying. But well, it is what it is. And on that note, let's go and see what's going on with your chakras, and then we will clarify a little bit further. So this also tells me that don't be annoyed. Don't be annoyed with things you cannot change. Have the wisdom to accept what you cannot change. Have the bravery, the courage to change what you can. And sometimes the courage to change what we can is easier than the wisdom to accept what we cannot change. That's hard. We have here the heart chakra with forgiveness. For some of you, this energy, this negative energy that needs to be released has to do with anger, disappointment, being unable to forgive. Forgive is not forgetting. In your case, it will be very beneficial if you're able to forgive and forget and move on. And forgiving and forgetting does not mean allow more of it to come. Forgiving, forgetting also means setting boundaries. If this is someone that brings a toxic energy, if this is someone in your life that lies, if this is someone in your life that perpetually has a behavior that bothers you, but you cannot change it, you forgive, you forget, you let it go, and you say bye to the person. I wish you well, far away from me, but I wish you well from the heart. This energy will set you free. You need to focus on you. And sometimes we have a hard time letting go, forgiving, forgetting, because but they are not even sorry, but they don't even see it, but they did this and they did. Who cares? Don't put your energy in it. You cannot change the point of view of another person. You cannot fight fire with fire. Sometimes you can actually, but it's not bringing you anything. You need to move on from it. You need to withdraw your energy from it because it's not helping you. It's keeping you stuck where you do not want to be stuck. Whether it's an ability to see solutions, where is it an ability to move forward, where is an ability to build new relationships, to build new things, to shine in your job, whatever it is, you need to let go. This is blocking your heart chakra, and you don't want that chakra blocked. You want that chakra open, blossoming, bringing love, beaming light, 360 degrees, and you're not able to do that. You are in the darkness right now, and you see how much light that is here, ready to be opened by you, ready to embrace you, ready to welcome you. There's happiness, there's joy, there's partnership in your life, in your path. There needs to be a big reset in your life. And it starts with a change of perspective. I want to be part of the solution. I do not want to be stuck in the problem anymore. Let's clarify further what they need to do. What else do they need to do? What's happening? What's the advice? I have here the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups has to do with good intentions, to take heart-centered action. Towards something, towards someone. But most of all, what I feel here is like towards you. Be kind with yourself. Be clear on what you want. How, forget the how. Just be clear on what you want. I have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Moon. We have the Page of Wands. The Five of Pentacles. The Nine of Cups. Three of Wands. Nine of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and then you have the High Priestess. It's like your intuition is completely blocked and you are not able to move forward, which is definitely a pity because you can trust your intuition. You need to work on what you can. You also need to surround yourself with people that make you feel at peace. This is very important. You know, disengage from anything that does not bring you peace. At this moment, you don't need it. And if you cannot disengage from it, because let's say it's about work colleagues and you need to work, try to disengage emotionally. Do not give any of your emotional energy to the situation, to the circumstance. There are things that you're not seeing. There's a lot that you're not seeing. There's also a lot that might be hidden, but I don't feel it's like something really horrible. It's just part of the human experience, let's say. Very soon, the fire within you is going to manifest. You're going to have inspired ideas. You're going to take inspired action. But you are afraid. You're kind of afraid that if you follow your heart, it's like maybe in the moment you are very much as black or white. You do not see the gray nuances. When that time comes, you will be slightly afraid. What if I lose everything? What if I be left out in the cold? But then there's another side of you that will tell you, what if this is the manifestation of all that you wanted? Is worth the risk. Is worth the risk. It's like your ships are about to come and the solution is about to come. This door is already open, but you do not see it yet because you are in the middle of a soul lesson that you are about to grasp, that you're about to learn. So imagine, this is a general reading, the circumstance is going to be different, but let's say for some of you, this is about cutting cords with toxic patterns or toxic people in our lives that keep repeating. You will now master that. Let's say this is someone in the past that has hurt you and came back to your life or wants to come back to your life. You will know if the person truly changed and deserves another chance, or you will simply say, no, I gave you too many chances. And you will say it with peace. Wish you well, bye. And sometimes this could be situations that, you know, keep happening with different people, but the situation is the same. You will gain mastery of it. Let's see what advice your angels and spirit guides have for you at this moment. We have the Holy Amethyst with Divine Alchemy. Move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. We go back to the beginning of the reading, right? Write what you want. Forget the how. Just write what you want. Set the intention that you want to move out of this negativity, of this confusion. You want to be at peace. Do what you can by cleansing your body, your mind, your soul, your home. Put your energy on doing good things, by being generous with other people, by giving things that you no longer need. We don't give things that we need, right? Because if you stay at fault, this is also not a good energy, but you know, see if there's something that you have, clothes, whatever it is, that you do not need, and you can gift it to other people that actually need it and do a better use of it. This will change your energy by focusing more on positive things, on generosity, in being graceful, and withdrawing from all negative things. Call upon the Holy Amethyst to help you transmute that. And then we have here Gaia, Earth connection. Be mindful of the planet, come back to Earth, stay grounded. This could also be simply by walking in the nature, recharging, transmuting that energy. You know, walking barefoot on grass or earth or wherever you feel comfortable. But this kind of connection with Mother Earth really helps us to transmute energy. Also the simple fact, for instance, of doing recycling and minding of the planet, taking care of the planet, helps you. For some of you also feel like, you know, touching the earth, you know, like planting flowers, trees, wherever you can, or taking care of plants, even the ones at your home, if you have them, will help. If you do not have, buy flowers. Even these flowers that you put on water only last maybe a week or two, depending on the flower. Bring grace to your home. This will help you to change that energy. In the bottom of the deck, we have the pole, the Venetian, experience grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. And this goes back to this energy that very soon you will have inspired action. You will have all that. You just need to transmute. It's like almost universe is telling you, transmute a bit your energy, elevate, go to a higher frequency, just a bit, just half, just some, maybe for some of you it's not even one whole step, because at the moment you cannot. And the universe will do the rest. But you need to do a little bit of work, okay? So pile number 1, I hope this helped you. I hope this brought you clarity and answers to the questions that you may have. If it did, I'll be very happy to read your comment. Thank you for spending this time with me, and I hope to see you soon. So now we have here number 2. For the ones of you that chose this pile, I already feel that you're seeking for more spiritual depth. In the sense that, you know, some of you might be already in the spiritual path, many of you already be acquainted with and familiar with the term starseed, be in tune or aware of the multidimensionality of your being, and some of you are just starting to be aware of those things and you're curious. Regardless of what stage you are in, you are curious, you want to know more. You want to know more about your soul, about who you are, where you're coming from. What is this multidimensionality? What is this intuition? What is you want to know? You're very curious. I feel a very good positive energy, almost of this childlike energy of curiosity, happiness, joy, about possibilities, about the world, about... I also feel here like you're about to fall in love with yourself, or you already started to fall in love with yourself. You've seen, you felt, and some of you, you've seen, you felt, and you know you're made of stardust. It's like, I come from the stars. What this means, I'm so confused. And some of you are already taking this a step further and looking about galactic history, your galactic ancestry. You are very curious. You want to know more. And for some of you, this is simply a confirmation of what you already know. There's also a minority of you that even know this deck. This deck is really beautiful. Is beyond Lemuria. So some of you, probably all of you, actually have a connection with Lemuria. If you don't know a lot about it, Google. There's a lot of accurate information out there. There's a lot of weird information out there. Go with what resonates with you, as always. So let's see what this pile number 2 needs to know. This SOS message. Wow. Ether, the seamless, unspeakable. Wow. So some of you are really like big expansion and awareness, a different kind of awareness in your consciousness. You see how this card is the same regardless of how you see it, almost the same, right? We have like north, south, east, west, est, oeste. Oh, no, I didn't say it right in English, did I? Apologize for that. It's not my mother language. But you see, like mirroring. You know, from every direction is mirroring. It's slightly different, but it's mirroring. This is you understanding the beauty of your multidimensional being. Some of you have a very strong connection to the dragons. If you want to know more research about it, here in the channel we also have, I believe, a few pick-up files about dragons. If you feel guided, watch it. Some of you starting now also to be very curious about sacred geometry. You see number 11 or 1111 often. You're very curious now about to work with element ether. Working with the elements, manifesting, you know, working with the universe and all that is in the universe around you, all the tools. Like you kind of have here a kind of awakening that you understand there's so many tools around me to help me working on what I want to achieve, to work with me. And you kind of, it's like these tools have been given and now you know how to work with them. For some of you also know how to handle and transmute the stuff that is no longer needed, the stuff that is negative. Some of you have a very close connection also to birds. Birds make you laugh, make you smile, make you joyful, make you grateful. Bottom of deck, freedom. And this is what happens when we wake up spiritually, when our consciousness starts to expand and evolve, we find freedom. We understand that we are meant to break free from the matrix, that it's like the moment that all things connect, that all things start to make sense, the moment that I am at peace with all that is, because I'm no longer afraid of my path, and I understand that everything works for me, not against me, not to me, but for me. And I think I'm losing my voice again. Okay, but I will continue the reading. If I need to stop it, I will stop it and record more later. But I'll prefer to continue. And some of you, there's a lot of blue here. Blue is associated with the throat chakra. Sometimes when we are in the spiritual path, many of us are very attacked for lack of a better word. I don't like that word at all. Or it's not really representing truly what I mean, but there's no other word for it. Like we feel a lot in our throat chakra. Sometimes, you know, with coughing or some kind of issues that come and go suddenly, and we're much more sensitive to temperatures. And sometimes we literally lose our voice. Sometimes it's because the throat chakra is being activated, clear, cleanse. And sometimes it's simply because we need to shut up and go within and reflect. If you do also face this kind of problems, you know, natural things can be very helpful. Sometimes you need to do a little bit more than natural things, you know, to really fix that throat chakra. Do whatever you feel guided to. But for instance, you know, clearing and cleansing your throat with salty water is very helpful. Drinking tea, milk with honey. As purer the honey, better it is. So there are kind of a lot of things that we can do to smooth that activation or to smooth that transmutation that we feel in the throat. Okay, let's see what else is here. Number 31, in the hand. Universe is your partner. This is a confirmation of what we said. You understand. You have been given the tools and now you know how to work with them. You see the connection with all that is. And you found freedom through to that kind of acceptance that you are at peace with all that is. Because I know it works for me. For my own evolution, for my own benefit, for my own gain. Like the universe gave you, you grabbed it and you give back. And then it gives you more and you grab it and then you give back. And it's like this kind of energy of give and take, but not in a way that you give to expect to receive. You just, and this how it is, because sometimes we give and we expect to receive, but you change that, or you're about to change it. You give from the heart without expectation. Without expectation, but a kind of knowing that it will come back where you need it the most. And sometimes we don't even know where we need the most, but the universe does. This kind of trust, this newly built trust that you have with the universe, allows magic to enter your life. You dance with the universe. You're in a partnership, a beautiful, loving, kind partnership with the universe. And this is what I've said in the beginning, right? That you're just about to fall in love with yourself. Did I say this? If I didn't say in this reading, I said in the first. If you feel guided to watch it, only if you feel guided, check it, take a peek. 24, Galactic Mushroom, the Divine Matrix. You broke free from it. You no longer, and it's not only breaking free, but it's also like you no longer give to the matrix, in the sense that when we no longer give our energy, there's nothing in our energetic field that these energies can grab, right? Because sometimes we are in toxic situations or things are really not changing because we still put a bit of energy there, we still put, and then it can grab, right? It's like almost an iman, like a magnetic thing. If I don't have nothing to grab on it, like, you know, I have here 2 imans, it cannot grab there, it cannot grab there, right? It can't, it needs a like. So this is the same with our energy, and this what you happen is like you outgrow the kind of illusion that the matrix is. Therefore, there's nothing that can pull you back, because there's nothing in you that those energies can attach. This is really beautiful. I like this reading. We have here the Earth Stars chakra with number 32, meditation. And this, I feel that if not already a practice, like something, a habit, then you should make that a habit. For you in this stage in your life is super important, and I feel like majority of you are already doing it. Because you cannot reach this kind of energy without the kind of spiritual practice. Whether it's meditation or whatever it is, you have here a spiritual practice. Or some of you are actually working on spirituality, have and provide a service. If you do, comment here on below. I'll be curious to see what you're doing, and we can exchange an idea or two. Number 12, relationships with sacral chakra. So this means that whatever the relationships around you are based on mutual respect. That's the most important. Doesn't mean that all relationships around you are based on unconditional crazy love, are based on trust or whatever, because we have different kind of relationships in our life, right? But the base for all the relationships that you have, we're talking about partnerships, both romantic or at work, family, friends, And friends, usually there's love there involved, right? But acquaintances, whatever it is, there's mutual respect. And that's the most important thing. You know, respecting each other. And sometimes even at work, we work with people that we do not like, but if we do respect them, things can work. If we do not like them and do not respect them and vice versa, this cannot work, because actually respect is the foundation for relationships to work. Respecting each other's limitations, respecting each other's ideas, knowledge, respecting, maybe not agreeing, but respecting. I feel I'm here talking with a very wise group. Let's see what else we need to know. One at a time. Wow, we have the Emperor. The Emperor. Can I pronounce words today? The Emperor. So the Emperor is about authority. It's about wisdom. It's about action. Wise action. Can also be about misuse of authority. And I feel that you kind of only were able to find out your magic when you did, because you had to put that part of you in check, because you can tend to go to a very authoritarianism. How you say that word? You can become very you tend to be a dictator, let's say that, in a fun way, not in a horrible way. But the people that are on the other end of your dictatorship do not find it funny. So it kind of means that you needed to kind of balance your character, kind of balance your actions, kind of balance your words, you know, put a little bit more sugar in it. Because you're not meant to be a tough, heartless leader. You're meant to be a leader, but a leader that people can also relate to and respect out of love, not respect out of fear. And you needed to learn that. We have the Queen of Cups. Wow, the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Hanged Man, the King, the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. It's time for you to transmute completely out of what you were and focus on what you are and what you want to be. And you want to be better. You have completed here kind of two major life cycles. We're talking about the emotional body and the soul, in the sense that you kind of find balance between your emotions and how to use them. You don't misuse them anymore. The feminine energy within you, regardless if you are a man or a woman, we're not reading gender here, and are very much in tune, are very much in balance. Maybe in the past you were not able to communicate the softest way, and this caused you trouble. This actually was not beneficial at all for you, the way you were communicating, and your perspective changed, and you grew wiser. So now you can, like I said, put a bit more sugar on it. This does not mean this kind of people, they're all sugarcoating everything. No, this is not you. This will never be you. And that's okay, but kind of have more tact to the audience that I'm speaking to. You also learn that sometimes things come slower, but they do come. And you also learn that there's times to take action, and there's time to remain, just to be. And I feel that now you're kind of working, and this is the kind of a lonely journey, because what I see here is that you were working on yourself. Maybe you were initiating a kind of project or freelancing, whatever it is kind of something that you need to achieve alone, in the sense by your work. It's not about having a team around, which you do have a team in spirit, but I see that mostly this phase is about a lonely journey, not because you are alone, not because you feel lonely, not because you are sad. No, it's joy. You are in joy of being alone with yourself, of doing things alone, of achieving things on your own. But you do have support and you're grateful for it. But now it's like the universe is my partner, and I want to be alone with spirit, with angels, spirit guides, or whatever it is. I just want to enjoy that different dimension that I tapped into Okay, let's see who are your angels and spirit guides, or what advice they have for you at this moment. We have here Commander Ashtar and Krishna. Commander Ashtar, call to action, take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. And you had to learn to do that because you were coming across maybe in the past as much tougher and ruthless that you actually are, because you do also have a heart. If you do know these two entities, search. I'm pretty sure you do. Then we have here Krishna devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. And this newfound love for yourself, for all that is, for the universe, is putting you in awe, like in such a good place to be. We have Diana, focus intention. Think about what you desire, set your sights high, expect the best possible outcome. So those are your messages. If it resonates with your situation, I'll be super happy to read your comment. Thank you for spending this time with me, and I hope to see you soon. Welcome, pile number 3. So for the ones of you that you have tuned within this deck, you are kind of searching for an answer, searching for advice, and this could be also very much related with timing, when, or it could be like yes or no, should I, shouldn't I. So let's see what the angels have for you, and for you, for this specific pile. If you are in tune with this, have in mind clearly what your question is. Because for you, I feel is very much about a question, about a specific question that you want to find an answer for, or an advice. Let's see what the angels want you to know very fast. So I cannot put it in better words, not the right time. Whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, that you try to accomplish, that is not going forward, you are like, why? This is so annoying. It's because it's not the right time. And I know this is very hard to accept sometimes when we really want something and it's not happening. And we're like, why, when, how, why? I really need it. Trust the universe. You think you do, but you don't. Often, go back to the past, go back, and some of you are like, I'm going to just disconnect. I don't want to watch this reading anymore. But do watch. There's going to be here answers for you that will put you at ease and peace. Look back in the past. How often or how many times it happened that you thought you were ready for something, but you weren't? Or even better, that you really wanted this, but you didn't get it, but you got something much better. The universe is infinite wisdom. Trust that wisdom, because it never failed you. Why are you doubting it now? Why? We have 2 timing cards, because the yellow ones are timing cards. So this might answer you. The timing. We have here another. So all for you is going to be all timing, different timing. So we're going to reveal those in the end. Okay, because I feel they will make more sense after the reading. So what's going on here? Why is not the right time? What do we need to know? What is pile number 3, the pile of the... I don't like the word anxiety, but it's like the pile of the anxious one. The anxious people. Let's put them at ease. Oh, this card came for pile number 2. If you want to take a peek to that pile, take it. This, for you, in that case, the pile number 2 will show you where you're going to be eventually. You're just not there now, but you will be there at some point. And whatever it is that you're going through right now is teaching you. What is teaching you? We have here the universe is your partner in the hand. And you know, This energy here is very different, although this card came also for number 2. Number 2 was more like this pile was already like giving and receiving from the universe in a beautiful in sync flow of magic. You are learning that you need to accept and trust the universe is in your partner. Whatever is meant to you, to your hand will come at the right time for the highest good of all involved. It will not fail. And anxiety plays a big role on how we perceive time, because time is an illusion. I'll give you an example. 5 minutes in the morning, when you really want to sleep, just 5 minutes more, it just like goes by. 5 minutes in a traffic jam or in a line waiting for something, it never reaches, like it's 5 minutes, like 5 hours, depending on your level of anxiety. It's the same 5 minutes, but you perceive them and you feel them in a very different way. So the universe now wants you to understand time is an illusion. This is how your perception is creating the difficulties in your life. It's your perception, nothing else. Let's see how you're going to find that trust, okay? In the bottom of the deck, we have Metox, repairing the body, mind, and spirit. So you need, and this was also this card was not the one for pile number 1, but pile number 1, we talk about clear and cleansing. Maybe you should also actually watch that one. It gives you some tips about how to transmute, how to change the energy. Because I feel like right now you just want an answer, not interested in anything. But check the one, and I really feel you should check the one if you resonate with all that has been said until now for pile number 3. This will help you to change your energy, your frequency. And when you do that, magic enters your life. And the magic that you need, that you seek, will come to you, will come to your hand. Listening, we have here the throat chakra, so it's about communication. So communication is about speaking, but it's also sometimes and mostly about listening. And you're not listening. I feel like some of you are even watching this reading, but you're not listening to me. You're like, show me those cards, show me those cards. In the bottom of the deck, we have nurturing, soul star chakra. So you need to stop and you need to listen. The universe is giving you beautiful signs. The universe is helping you, but you want to jump to the end. You don't want to enjoy the path. And life is a path. You know, it's not about the destination. It's about the journey. But you don't want to know about that. You just don't. But you will. The good news is that you will. Things will change. And you will find the magic within you. And you will learn that the universe is your partner. And you will be able to create magic. And when is mostly up to you. And how? By doing your work. By doing your work. By stop focusing on the outcome, on the destination, and enjoying. You know, they show me something. In Italy, like there's the Italian Riviera, and this is really beautiful because you kind of have the mountains and the sea. And of course, the sea is the end goal. However, when you are driving this Riviera and you're going up the mountain and down the mountain, and you just see this amazing landscape, I can guarantee you the journey is even better than actually jumping to the sea and go for a swim, because it's so mesmerizing, it's so beautiful. So this is the kind of what the universe is wanting you to see. Enjoy the journey. The journey is beautiful, because when you reach that, you will look back and you'll say, wow, what a wild ride. But you didn't even enjoy the wild ride. Why? Enjoy the wild ride. This is the title for this one, is like, enjoy the wild ride. Because you see, like, I was shuffling, and now actually I was looking outside because I have a lot of birds in my balcony because I feed them and they are so beautiful. And I almost didn't see that this card jumped. You're missing. You're missing the tips. You're missing the advice. You're missing the journey. 8 of Pentacles. Work. Co-work with the universe. Work with the people around you. Work with your angels, with your spirit guides. Work with the universe. Stop being focused on timing. I know it's hard. You know, I have sympathy for that. And you know, even myself, I used to be very focused on the timing, on the outcome. And with much work, heartache, challenge and pain, I decided I actually want to change that, because if time is an illusion, I don't want to be stuck in an illusion. I want to enjoy life. And then a magic happened, and it's a really beautiful place to be. That place of peace with all that is for what it is. Like in the very beginning of all the readings, when we start this video, and I was using this, I said, you know, that we stay here, in the here and now, in this eternal and perfect present moment, because your present moment is eternal. Make it a pleasant one to be. We have the King of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Pentacles, we have the Two of Cups, we have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Five of Cups, Eight of Swords, Seven of Swords, Ten of Swords, so much swords here, Six of Cups. For some of you, this might have to do with relationships, which is even harder. But you need to get out of your mental body, and you need to see yourself for the beautiful creature that you are. Independent, and you have everything you need to be able to succeed. All the tools were being given to you. You just need to use it. There's for you, without a doubt, a partnership. If it's about work, it's about work. If it's about love, it's about love. So it will be different for all of you. Go back to the beginning. What was your question? But there's definitely a partnership here that will bring you a lot of joy, will bring you trust, will bring you good things. But you need to unstuck yourself from this anxiety. You need to set yourself free. You need to set your heart and your mind free for new things to enter. You need to get out of this energy of lack, of crying for what no longer is, of crying for what could have been. And also you need to get out of this energy of, is it true? They're telling me the truth. Is this, oh my God, what is this? I am gonna, what is it? Your heart has been broken. And you know, the Ten of Swords usually is someone stabbed in the back, and the Three of Swords is the heart with all the knives. And this is like a combination. There was a lot of heartache here. It was a lot of heartache. But a broken heart is the strongest heart that you can have, because it has been through it all and is still beating. I'm getting emotional now because your heart is very strong, and so sad that you're actually not seeing it. But you will. You will. All this, I almost wanted to say the F word, all these F knives are going to get out of that heart. You're going to stand up, you're going to grab this flower, and you're going to give this flower to yourself because you deserve it. I need you to see how far you have come and how strong you are and how able and capable you are of conquering whatever you want to achieve. You can. Just get out of this energy, please. And this is your angels talking to you. This is your spirit guides telling you, please stop. Let me see what are your angels and spirit guides, what they want to tell you, what is the advice they have for you. You have here the Green Taurus, supreme protection. It's also a lot about healing. You are protected, cords are being cut, move beyond limitation, trust. Trust yourself first. And don't be suspicious of everything and everyone. You know, go carefully, but not everyone is mean. Not everyone is heartless. Not everyone. There are some very beautiful light beings. You're going to raise your vibration and you're going to meet them. And they're going to meet you halfway as well. The divine director, divine intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you're being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Trust. You came to be happy. You're being guided. You're just going through a really tough phase. But like everything in life, everything changes. Nothing remains the same. Nothing remains the same, neither your pain. Your pain will also change. Your perspective will also change. Your energy will also change. Your circumstance will also change. We have here Bridget, inner strength. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. Don't give your power back. Although it seems that you are here alone, you're not. You are cherished. You are embraced. You know, there's a good, beautiful connection here that is ready for you when you heal. This is not a connection that will help you heal. This is not like the Prince Charming is coming and saving me from all my problems and troubles. No, you are beautiful and independent. And when you are whole again, you find someone to complement you. You don't need anyone to complete you, because you're complete yourself. You know, remember the fire within that you are. Remember the fire within. So let's see here about the timing. What the angels, what else do they want you to know? Within the next few months, and you're ready. You will be ready within the next few months. So this is good, because the next few months, it could be anything from 2 months to 12 months. And it's not a lot. 12 months is not a lot. But usually the next few months, I would dare to say, from 2 to 6 months, you will see big changes and you will be ready, because you're already actually, if you manage to see this reading until now, you are already ready to take the step, to do the work, to achieve. So, you know, I can already tell you that your angels are already proud of you, and you also be very proud of who you are, how far you have come, okay? And you be grateful for all that happened, because it only made you stronger. So I hope this reading resonated, brought you clarity and peace to your heart. If it did, I'll be very happy to read your comment. Thank you for spending this time with me, and I hope to see you soon.